Hey everyone, Mori here, and welcome to Trials of Innocence. Okay, I talked to you, showed you everything, and I cannot legally search. So of course you go to the only place I can think of. It's almost 5 o'clock. I need to hurry back before the curfew. Looks like I have to run.
跟警察说了那么多话，也真是够累的，还是出来溜溜放松一下筋骨。
Dang. Oh no, there's someone in front. I can't stop!
前面的小哥快闪开
！Clumsy bitch. What? Oh.
老兄，你跑这么快，我咋个短？
You had all that time to say that, and you couldn't move? And how... whatever. These two guys are just clumsy as fudge. Yeah, the chocolate fudge.
头！哎呦，疼死我了！老哥，你怎么能跑这么猛啊
Look at that. He has a switch. Nice.
抱歉，没有哪里受伤吧？
I hope the switch is okay.
二次元的男主都是大清早在街头拐角撞到叼着面包片的迷糊少女。
Oh, great. It's one of these guys. I bet he hasn't gotten laid yet.
三次元的男主就是大傍晚在村口散步撞到猥琐大叔吗？老天不公啊
You're telling me. Why are you so expressive compared to everyone else? Hey, what is this weird guy mumbling about? And what are the blurry girl and creepy guy? Well, I guess I should apologize to him first.
哎呀，刚才真的很抱歉，有没有哪里伤到？要不要去找村医处理一下？
我倒是没啥大事，只是被老哥你撞倒有点痛了，别把我的设备撞坏了就成。话说老哥你贵姓啊？好像没见过你。
免贵姓龙，叫龙秋风，是负责本案的辩护律师。
哦，就是拍桌子瞪眼睛，凌空一指，然后大喊“一个压力”的律师吧？
I feel like Ace Attorney has probably destroyed. Has probably altered your perception of lawyers a bit too much. You know? I mean, I can't exactly blame you.
你的律师徽章呢？就是那个像一朵金菊花的那个，让我看一眼了，我一直想看到真话。
Oh, I know what to do now.
冷静冷静，我们桌子拍多了是要罚款的，而且也没有什么金菊花。
Like I said, I got footage of exactly that. But then again, it's too much. So where is the line drawn exactly?
不过从这个似曾相识的对律师形象的定位来看，你就是红叶说的志清大哥吧？
没错，我就是查志清，查家村唯一的动漫宅兼游戏宅兼技术宅。
Oh my god, he's doing a JoJo pose. I remember I did that. I think for like the new year of 2019. Did that, then 2020, and then COVID happened. I feel like it's cursed. The one and only otaku gamer and tech geek in Lemon Village, huh? Thank God you're the only one. Oops.
那还真是了不得的身份呢。
Let's chat with him for a bit since the next bus hasn't arrived yet. Really? This guy? Oh well, I know what to do. Standard procedure! Huh? Wait, what? What did he say? Oh! Is this the lawyer's badge? Huh? Why not a badge? Not cool, bruh. Well, why are you so obsessed with badges? Yeah, I wonder why. Hey! Badges are the romance of a lawyer! Pin it on a collar, and you'll have the aura of an ace lawyer just by standing there. Yeah. The lawyer's license can't be pinned on a collar, but I think it's more formal than a small badge. What's the use of formality? It won't fill your stomach. The most important thing to have is aura. I mean, maybe? But like, when has aura ever won a law, like a case? You can't fill your stomach with that either. Oh, he's playing the game because he doesn't give a damn. Yeah, Soil. Yeah, sure, Soil plays Mario Kart by himself because he's a loser or something. Or maybe Mario Party alone. Have you tried any Sonic games, pal? Like Sonic Frontiers? That's where all the... Actually, that's where all the Turbo Virgin Incels play. Do you have any thoughts seeing this? No, I'm thinking of how to defeat the boss. Oh, is it actually Sonic Frontiers? Oh, if it's the end, well, you have to just press the RB so that you go behind, and then whack the pipe a bunch until it disconnects. Forget it, he doesn't want to talk to me at all. Hey bro, get yourself together. It won't do if you are with such a fatigued expression. Huh? What's the problem? Problem? That's a serious problem. What's a serious problem? Why are you sweating? It's like you're scared that he'll punch you for saying that. Okay, he might punch you for saying that, but you know, calm down. If you look like this when fooling people in court, how could you possibly convince anyone? Huh? Why would I fool people in court? You still don't get it. The most important ability for a lawyer is to bluff. Use various assumptions that even you haven't figured out yet to fool the judge, and then win the case. Yeah, like assume that someone got shot in the shoulder, or assume that someone's cross-dressing as the twin or something, I don't know. Which country's lawyer is he talking about? Yeah, I wonder which one. Also, to be honest, Annie is a pretty important part of my cultivation plan. Wait, how old are you? Let me just check. Check his hard drive. Wait, I don't think he has a hard drive. Check his stash? Or, you know, just arrest this guy. This is enough evidence to incriminate him, okay? When I want to practice making adorable clothes in my free time, she's a perfect model. Why does such a normal thing sound so weird when coming from you? Hey bro, that's prejudice! You gotta let it go! Why would I do that? You're an otaku gamer, okay? When I think of child predators, it's Minecraft YouTubers with 1 million subs at least, and otaku gamers like you. Am I one? Yes. But like, I don't go around telling people that. Save just now. And I don't do that in public in front of people. Save that one time in 2019 to 2020. Once you take off these tinted glasses, you'll see a new world. Oh dear god, maybe I have to check my hard drive. Oh no. No, I better not. The world of young people isn't really my cup of tea. Honestly, I feel like that's the case for me too. And I'm only 24. I need to keep an eye on him to make sure he doesn't do anything strange to Annie, huh? Huh. Dr. Vincent was originally a high potential target to cultivate, but it seems like he only cares about work. What the hell are you talking about? Cultivate what? Of course, to cultivate his interest in anime culture. Oh my gosh, you're that kind of guy. Okay. You mean letting Dr. Vincent watch anime and play games with you? Of course, but he doesn't seem to be interested. It's hard to imagine that he would be interested. Feeling chilled just to imagine how he would be like if he is interested. Isn't there that anime called Cells at Work? Get him to watch it and then critique it. And then afterwards, brace yourself for a punch. Just looking at this photo, how did you get that photo so quick? I thought you were an energetic man, a young man, but in reality... Hey, what do you mean by in reality? I'm living an energetic life! Yeah, that's what you claimed, but do you always just stay at home and not work? He has a wrench. What do you mean? Of course I work! I also do tech stuff and earn some extra money. Tech work? Like what? Such as doing some outsourcing, writing programs, building websites, or helping design 3D models. So he does have a hard drive. Check it! How does he even have that? I can earn more or less $1,000 a month. That is pretty impressive considering where you live. Huh. Wow. You already earn more than many fresh graduates. Really? Don't fool me. I thought people living in cities make tens of thousands a month. Oh, I wish. I'm working 2 jobs now. And I don't even make 3K. Ouch. Maybe he watched too much anime and got confused between yen and dollars? No, I can see. He's a villager, man. You know? Their perspectives are skewed. I'm just curious. What's that thing hanging around your neck? It's a Steam Deck. Can't you tell? Huh? Aren't you a lawyer? How come you don't recognize the latest Japanese handheld game console? The what the fuck? Oh, now I see. It's to avoid copyright. Okay, I wholly understand. Okay, I'll play along. You know, Nintendo is a pretty scary company. You know, if you mentioned it in a game, in your game, this is a Nintendo Switch. This game would not be out. And I think the devs would be dead, you know. The NB3000. What does a lawyer have to do with handheld game consoles? I didn't expect to find someone with such a modern taste in this remote mountain village. Well, our comrades are scattered all over the world. Whether it's a mountain village or a wilderness, there's an otaku everywhere. Hiding in my Wi-Fi? Can someone living in the wilderness really be called an otaku? Depends. Also, our village has a curfew every night after dinner, so we can't go out at night because I can't fall asleep. Apart from watching anime and playing games, what else can I do to pass the time? I mean, I would say read, but I do exactly the same things. Like play games at 3 AM. Wow, who could have known? Okay, makes sense. But what a pity. I'm the only one in the village who shares this hobby. I rarely find anyone to talk to. Yeah. Brandy seems pretty interested in the anime culture. If I could get her into it, I'd have someone to accompany me. I think Annie's curious about everything, in general. But interest can be cultivated. That's part of the fun of raising a... I'm not gonna finish the sentence. Check his hard drive, and then execute him, even if he's innocent. He probably has an external hard drive somewhere else. That's why. Hey, what you said is quite dangerous. Maybe I should inform Detective Spark to keep an eye on this guy. Hey, it was obvious the moment he said that he played video games and watched anime, okay? Oh, it's almost 5 o'clock! The new anime releases should have been downloaded. Oh, you downloaded the anime too? High five. Yeah. I need to continue my journey with the cube download? Do you have both the computer and the internet? Of course! Wait, what? How do you not know? As an otaku, how can I live without the internet? And you literally said that you do programming work and stuff like that. And outsourcing. To do outsourcing work, you need internet. Like what? Even though it's a remote village, the electronic facilities here don't seem to lag behind the city. Maybe it's worth exploring. Hey man, there's a reason he downloaded his anime. And I think it's because the Wi-Fi ain't good. Okay, the thing is, streaming versus downloading an anime. Streaming, buffering. Downloading takes a long time, but you can, it doesn't need to buffer. Yep, I have bad internet as well. How could you tell? By the way, when I checked my phone for the time, I was surprised to see an available network. It's named Mahou Shoujo. Oh my gosh. Of course he's into frickin' magic girls. Or magical girls. I have no idea what that means, but it seems like the village has quite modern facilities. Charlie, do not look that up. Alter, don't tell him what that means. Oh my, you don't even know about Mahou Shoujo? You're really out of date. It's a long-lasting topic. I mean, yeah, but only like turbo virgin incels like you would know something about that. How do I know about it too? Don't ask. Still have no idea what he's talking about. Maybe it's the name of a type of show? More like the name of a type of genre. Like, the Demon Girl Next Door? No, wait, no. I think that counts. The Demon Girl Next Door. Don't ask how I know about that one. The electronic devices in the village are all my credit card. I asked Dr. Vincent to get someone outside to install the internet. Did you hire Lewis and Clark? Kent. For young people today, living without the internet is as uncomfortable as not being able to breathe. I'm not gonna deny that. You have a valid point. Believe me, I can understand that. The last time we forgot to pay the internet bill for the office, Luna almost tore the roof off on that afternoon. You know, based on your conversation with Luna in part 1, I assumed that there were other workers. But now that you said this, it sounds like Luna is the only worker. Or maybe she's the only young worker who's addicted to using the internet. You see, in a way, I, as an otaku, have pushed forward the modernization of Lemon Village, probably against their will. As the only... Fuck off. As the only tech geek in the village, I'm in charge of installing and troubleshooting all kinds of electronic devices. You know, just because you are the frickin' weeb doesn't mean that you are the tech support. Okay, I am the tech support in the family, but not because I'm a weeb, okay? No need to emphasize the only. It would be strange if there was another person like you in the village. If there is another person like you in the village, it's not a good village. Bro, look at this camera and the village entrance. I installed it myself. Isn't it amazing? I was concerned about this weird thing when I arrived at the village entrance. So it was you who did it, huh? Who else could have done it but me? Think about it. Every villager is indoors after 6 p.m. Even though we're in a remote area, there must be some visitors. In case there's a thief one night. With this camera, we can catch all the criminals. Stop doing that. At least pick another JoJo pose. Like, I don't know, the Jotaro one? Or are you saving that for when you are in the courtroom? Does the camera have some sort of trapping mechanism like a net? Wait, what? Wait, really? I feel like it's better not to delve deeper into this topic. This guy can't stop talking once he starts. I need to catch the bus right now. Well, Alter, I have something to attend to. So I'll be going now. Leaving already? I wanted to have you strike a sky-pointing pose for a photo. Why? Maybe next time. If you have time, buddy, feel free to chat with me. Hell nah. Okay, I would personally, because I'm a freaking weeb, but Charlie shouldn't. Oh, there's a picture of a cat here. That's pretty adorable. I ran all the way after getting off the car. Thankfully, I saved some time. Once the village is under curfew, it means I can't talk to the villagers. Better first retrieve authorization and finish the investigation. Then I'll learn some details from the client. Since Annie seems to like him, he should be a soft-spoken guy. I do not think he's a soft-spoken guy. Now that you said that he's gonna be the loudest loudest person ever. Maybe louder than that. What's his name? Sirius? Maybe he's gonna be using a megaphone. If he does, I'm going to break my monitor and stop playing the game. Okay then, what? Whoa, what a sturdy guy.
你谁啊？
你好，我姓龙，龙秋风。这个案子由我来为你做辩护。因为今天的现场搜查时间很紧迫，所以还请先签一下书面的辩护委托。
What's going on? Did I get the wrong person?
那个，你的名字是田牧阳吧？
是又怎样？真是耻辱！
Wow, what a fitting name. Now I see why you're in jail, okay? Personally, if it were up to me, you know, I'd leave you there for my own safety. Nothing personal. No, actually, no. It's very personal.
什么？
我才不需要什么律师。身为一匹头狼，接受别人的帮助，根本就不是我的风格。
Oh my gosh. Oh man, how has this guy not just started laughing at this? I mean, he has a baton, so it's not like he could be. So it's not like he has anything to fear about this guy. He has a taser, I assume.
有话快说，说完快走，老子还要整理登山包。
Hey, why is he not a soft-spoken guy? Never mind, it was only my imagination after all. Eagle Eye. The security guard stands all upright, staring straight ahead. Seems like he doesn't care about our conversation at all. But he might be extremely professional. If he ever hit a topic about busting out, he'd likely swoop in and pin us to the ground immediately. Or pin Wolfgang to the ground. What can he do against you? But handling a powerhouse like Wolfgang Caulfield? I'm not so sure about that. He has a taser, probably. I don't know. The glass is specially made, so the soundproofing is quite good. To talk to a suspect, a phone is needed. It's a lot like the tin can telephone game that kids play. You on one end, me on the other. If it were to switch to those toys made of paper cups and string, the sound transmission would still be pretty good, huh? Right? I don't know, man. There's these cameras in place. They really don't need security guards, right? Oh, what makes you think that? Seems like they're being really careful and prepared for any possibility. Something really happens in the detention center, those cameras will be quite useful. But if incidents happen here, feels like a large group of people will face some serious trouble. The bright windows with the sun shining directly. It's quite a rare sight in such a place. How well are the rooms inside lit? Never in prison. I can't really picture it. What else is there? Oh, right. Smile for the camera. With these cameras in place, oh, Oops. I forgot which one I did and didn't select. My bad. Leniency for confession, strictness for resistance. Given the vibe here, the slogan is indeed oppressing. Okay, I think that's all. Oh, standard procedure. Huh. My dad's meddling again? Hiring a lawyer without my consent? He's just concerned about you. I don't need it. I'm 20. 20? But he's still micromanaging everything like a goddamn zookeeper. I'm not an animal in a zoo. Are you sure about that? The first time I've heard someone compare their family to a zoo and zookeeper. Oh, get your lousy license away. I don't need your pity. I'm not here out of pity for you. I'm here for the money, I think. Only prey can enter the eyes of a wolf. I don't care about anything else. Should I throw you a rabbit? Maybe a snow bunny. Am I being underestimated again? Not only did he hire a lawyer, but he found such a stupid-looking guy. Shut the hell up, I'm right in front of you. That's so rude. And he's the frickin' chief. In the wild, where only the strongest survive, a guy like you would be the first to die. Wanna kill me? Why don't you try getting out of jail first? Where did you get this photo? Yeah, where and how? Do you take them so quickly without them, like, being disturbed? Just collected some during investigation. Oh, I freaking hate doing that. If you dare have any ill intentions towards her, I will tear your throat open, mortal. Are you close with her? Only Annie would listen to me. Everyone else just ignores me. I wonder why. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, don't involve her in the case. You're in a precarious situation now. Think about yourself first. Worth, a creature of unmatched majesty. Pretty sure a lion is more majestic. But I do kinda get it. A tiny photo. It's a what the fuck? A tiny photo. Can and a post. Capture my extraordinary aura. It possesses beyond even the reach of ancient Greek goddesses. Oh, come on! If we threw you into Greek mythology, you'd barely make the cut. What? Ha! Bringing all the monsters from Greek mythology and, okay, whatever. Are you trying to turn the detention center into a Roman Colosseum? Maybe. Okay. It's time. I have a question. When you were in Lemon Village, I didn't do anything. Huh? I didn't do anything. Any problem? I'm not the one who arrested you. I haven't even asked anything yet. Well. It seems it's pretty difficult to communicate the case with him properly. Time is running out. Let's talk about something else for now. So you're the son of an old friend my dad mentioned. He's really nosy. Hey, you're the defendant. Is it okay to have such an attitude towards your defense attorney? Well, although I don't know what you did on the day of the incident yet, but you're currently accused of murder. If you can't prove your innocence, the sentence would be, you're too noisy. Let me put it this way. I don't know the victim. I've never been to the crime scene, and I don't need any defense. Sure. This is the dignity of the Alpha Wolf. I will not beg for mercy from humans even if I starve. Sure. What the hell's wrong with him? Does he like imagining himself as a wolf? The father literally called him Wolfgang Cauleyfield. Should have seen this coming from a mile away. Alrighty then, I'm leaving. Hey, wait. If his father is a friend of Dad, kind of understand why he has such a personality. None of Dad's comrades are normal, just like the one 5 years ago. Children raised by such people wouldn't be gentle and kind. Well, there's no time to argue with him now. Better get down to business. I'll take some time to understand your feelings, but for now, please sign this written defense authorization. Without it, I can't enter the crime scene to investigate. If you're really that confident, then no matter how I investigate, the result should be the same, right? If you want to investigate, go on ahead, but I didn't ask for your help. Yeah, your dad did. Deal with it. Huh? I am a lone wolf with a backpack, singing aloud on the moonlit mountain peak. I have never seen a wolf with a backpack. Until today, apparently. Alas, with the fiery and uncooperative attitude, it's no wonder the police took him in as a suspect. Well, anyway, I got the defense authorization. With the little time left, I should hurry back to the village and give it to that loud detective. Just to make it clear, I'm not asking for your help. If you want to investigate, do it your damn self. It has nothing to do with me. Yeah, I'm making trouble for myself. Feels like I'm pacifying a temperamental pet. That's enough. Huh. Oh, it's this freaking guy. And then I'll return to your side to take care of your child. I'm serious. I can't even see the village gate, but I can hear this freaking already. Is that guy on the phone? Well, that's good. Saves me the trouble of looking for him. Oh, the sneaky lawyer. My ears. This time I walked up to you openly and confidently. Where's the sneaky part? Detective Spark, what are you doing here? I'm preparing to seal the scene and return to the city. I'm serious. Do you have any business? Could you wait a moment? I still have some investigations to do. No way! You, a lawyer without authorization, are considered a bystander and a bit and can't go to the scene. I'm serious. Huh. Let me show you something. Take that. Is this the defense authorization? I'm serious. Can you not say that all the time? Yes, although the handwriting is a bit messy and disdainful. I always follow the rules. Now you can proceed with the search. I'm serious. To avoid disturbing the peace, you must leave before 6 p.m. Ah, well, that's only 20 minutes left. Detective Spark, although there is a curfew in the village, I heard that outsiders like us don't need to follow it, right? No, it's not because of that. We must leave before it gets dark because there's no place to stay here now. I'm serious. Why is that? The village has only 2 guest rooms. One of them is occupied by the victim, the other by the defendant. Both are sealed in the case. Oh, okay. Even so, I still have to take a look later. The mountain road is steep and driving at night is dangerous, so please head back early after your investigation. Seriously. Yeah, thank you for your concern. Although I feel that tomorrow's trial might be more dangerous for you than driving at night in the mountains. Why does he say that with such sympathy? In a word, I'll take my leave. I'm serious. He says tomorrow's trial is more dangerous. It's not just a bluff. After all, I heard that the prosecutor in charge of the case is that person. Thinking too much now won't help. Better use the remaining time wisely. What's this? Seems like it fell out of his pocket. Huh? This is the close-up photo of the crime scene. Although I've never met this guy in my life, the foreigner who died at the bottom of the cliff must be Elio Giordano, the victim of the case. Yeesh. Nice fit. I've seen the version marked with white lines before, but the real photo has a more powerful impact. Great. I was worried about the time-consuming cliff trip. Now I could just visually conduct basic investigation. Next, just click on the noteworthy places to complete the investigation. Elio Giordano's body was found at the bottom of the cliff. Blood amount and posture suggested death from fall-off cliff. No other injuries found on the body, and no damage on the back of the clothes. Although I can't get the autopsy report yet. In the process of updating, it seems like there are no other possible causes of death. If the police confirm that this is a homicide, there must be an external force that caused him to fall. Unfortunately, I can't see any clues from the photo alone. Could he have been pushed down? Is this a military dagger? This should be an unregulated weapon. I guess it's not something villagers can easily get their hands on. It can only be brought by Wolfgang Collifield or the victim himself. There's no blood on the blade, and it's difficult to reach the bottom of the cliff before the police setting up the ladder. This means no one else had the chance to clean it before the police arrived. It's likely had no direct connection to the victim's death, but his presence here is quite sussy. The victim has a wrist on his watch. Watch on his wrist. but it's not very clear due to the photo itself. Since the watch is worn on the right wrist, is he left-handed? Or maybe he's wearing it on his right hand. Falling from such a height, I wonder if the watch can still work. If it was damaged during the fall, then maybe it could accurately record the time of the accident. Better write something down. What's this? Sunglasses? From the position where it fell, maybe the victim was wearing it when he fell off the cliff. Wait a minute. Didn't this happen at dawn? Wearing sunglasses at night to the cliff. Did this foreigner lose his mind? Well, he lost his life. Maybe he wore it to look cool and he accidentally fell off without seeing the road clearly. Looking closely, the pair of sunglasses seemed to have some complicated device attached. Although I don't know the specific function, it's unlikely that ordinary people would use such a device. Perhaps likely the dagger next to it. It's also military equipment? But what's its use for? Does it show the health bar and ammo count in the lower right corner when you wear it? Ah, forget it. I played too many games. Like Call of Dust. What about Evil House Owner 4, huh? Have you played that? Anyway, this suspicious sunglasses and the case are probably related. Oh, have you played Amazing Lawyer or Ace Lawyer? Have you played I don't know, Understory? Or how about okay, Dragon Story. Last chapter. Mario the Hedgehog. Okay, I'm done. I have gathered so much useful information with just one photo. This is the level of investigation a seasoned lawyer should have. Thanks to it, I shouldn't have to descend the cliff again, but the area above is likely the initial scene of the victim's fall. I still feel uncertain if I don't go and investigate properly. Also, since I arrived at the village, I've been wandering around the entrance and outside. I've never walked into the village. Time is running out today. Better focus on the 2 guest rooms. Looks quite nice, actually. Though I feel like that's low-key very close to violating a Geneva Convention rule. This old world village with wooden cottages is clearly surrounded by blue skies, white clouds, green mountains, and clear waters. If no rush for case investigation, I really would love to experience farmhouse here. After dinner, will a glasses-wearing maid girl suddenly appear when I step outside? Of course it's you who says that. Oh, hey bro, you're still here. Oh my gosh. Is it an illusion? There's a subtle sense of loss in his words. Alter Lemon, right? Good evening. My investigation ain't over yet. Okay, well, take your time. It's about 6 p.m. I'm going back to my room. There's so many games to play at home, I don't want to get eaten by the night demon. What are you playing? Are you playing the Oblivion remake? Not on that thing. Maybe the new Pokemon game. Hey, wait. I assume your room isn't far. May I ask you some questions? Of course, you're welcome all the time. Ask anything you want to know, because I know nothing. Well, this is indeed an opening that makes people not want to ask anymore. But first, let me search. Lemon Village relies on producing lemons for a living, and they probably cultivate it on a large scale. Those Green Hills zone might be covered in lemon trees, right? Can lemon trees be grown on hills? Honestly, I know little about this topic. Ask Annie later, I guess. I don't know. Having a clinic in such an isolated village is quite unusual. The village doctor's proficiency is remarkably rare, perhaps even astonishing within the medical domain. This thing can secure the entire village's internet and wired signals, right? It's clear that all the modern devices in the village are associated with that guy. Hard to say whether it's good or bad. I'll admit, it's pretty good. There's a conspicuous sign here. The village enforces a curfew. No villagers can go out from 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. Violators will be violated. Okay, let me just read it from here. Notice, the village implements curfew policy. All villagers are prohibited from going out from 6 to 8 the next day. Offenders will be severely violated. In case of sudden illness at night, call the village doctor. It's about the curfew. Even though everyone knows about it, they still put up a sign emphasizing it. Looks like quite an important restriction. There's more below. In case of sudden illness, call the village's doctor's phone. Is this from Vincent Lemon? What a caring doctor for the villagers. I really hope he's not the killer. If he is, that's quite sad. However, this somewhat cute creature down here, could this be the night demon? If the night demon is like this, it might end up being brought back to the office by Luna and kept as a pet. Never mind. Take a photo of this notice board. Am I missing anything? Okay, no I'm not. What do you think? I made this notice board. Pretty impressive, right? Well, it looks good overall, but still, missing some kind of traditional charm. Hey, don't be so old-fashioned. Try some new things. And that's the right way to go. While I hold reservations about what you call new things, I want to know more about the case. So could you tell me something about it? Aha! Here we go! The so-called witness interrogation. I love this part. Hey, calm down. This isn't in court. I'm just trying to gather information for the investigation. Got it. Unfortunately, I've been staying home all these days. Of course you've been. Except for the morning when Dr. Vincent dragged me out to collect herbs. By morning you mean right at 8 a.m. when the curfew just ended. Yeah, Dr. Vincent said herbs which with morning dew are the freshest, but due to the curfew, there's no way we can get there earlier. But we still want to get to an early show at 8 a.m. When you arrived at the cliff, did you notice anything unusual? There was some footprints on the cliff, but I thought they were from Dr. Vincent gathering herbs, so I didn't pay much attention. but when I turned around to get back to the village, I just so happened to glance at the bottom of the cliff. OMG! Why shouting so loudly? And why are you twitching your fingers like that? And then Dr. Vincent called the police and, well, you know the rest. That's why I'm here, reaching far across these new frontiers. By the way, just to be sure, have you ever seen the Night Demon? If I had seen it, I'd be freaking dead. How can I be standing here chatting with you, bruh? Hey, your generation is quite exposed to modern science. Do you really believe in such a seemingly unrealistic myth? Of course I do! When I was a child, I tried sneaking out because I didn't believe it, and when I got caught and beaten up badly. But then I got caught and beaten up badly. I'm pretty sure the monster is not the danger in that situation. So you're the one who got beaten up that Annie mentioned. But anyway, a demon that feasts on the souls of humans at night. Wouldn't that make for a great storyline? Yeah, so good it belongs in a visual novel. Storyline? Yeah, using it as a prototype to design a curvaceous Lady Night Demon and releasing a comic book would definitely be a hit. Can I see? Aren't you afraid that your own soul will be lured away by her? Well, it seems like I won't get any clue about the identity of this Night Demon from him. So you and the village doctor, Vincent Lemon, were the first discoverers? Yeah, I suppose. After all, we went out exactly at 8. No one could have been earlier than us. Did you encounter anyone else on the way to collect herbs? No. Who would be so crazy to get up so early to go to the cliff? The doctor? Are you talking about yourself? Actually, I'm the first discoverer, because I noticed it a few seconds before Dr. Vincent. Okay. He noticed it because I screamed! OMG first! Did you notice anything unusual when you saw the body? Yeah, definitely! What was it? The unusual thing, of course, is me! Seeing a dead body made me go completely unusual. It's the first time in my life, and I hope it's your last. I was hoping for something useful. Luckily, it was far enough so I couldn't see it clearly, or my soul would have been scared away into the mouth of the Night Demon. It's daytime and the Night Demon should be asleep. When you saw the body, did you recognize his identity? Are you kidding me? How could I? But the golden hair is eye-catching. It's eye-catching, but it doesn't seem like he knew the victim before. What do you know about the victim, Elio Giordano? Actually, nothing. Absolutely nothing. After all, I spend all day, every day playing games at home, so I have no idea about a stranger coming to the village. After seeing a foreigner in the morning, and even more, he's a dead man, that really freaked me out. What about the purpose of the foreigner coming to the village? Any idea? No idea. If Dr. Vincent didn't tell me, I wouldn't even know he came. After the incident, the villagers were gossiping, and And that's where I learned he was here to sell something. Selling? So Elio Giordano is a businessman? I didn't know what it is that would make him specifically come to such a remote place to sell. Probably this guy. What about the suspect in this case? The college student named Wolfgang Caulfield? Ah, the one who got arrested him. Never seen him. Well, even if the sky is falling, you still stay at home gaming and don't even look outside, right? If the sky was falling, let me die a blissful death. Ignorance is bliss, Of course! Surprisingly agreed without hesitation. Seems the victim and the defendant were practically invisible to the guy. No more time, and that's all I need. Thanks for your cooperation. And why are you rubbing your chin like that all the time? Are you, trying to think of a way to get Charles into anime and video games? He already plays video games. Call it dust. Maybe try recommending Fufa later. Or EEW. Or what's the other one? Or AE activities. You're welcome, bruh. Feel free to hit me up anytime. My home is right by the square. The newly released anime today is super exciting. I'm heading back to watch it now. Okay. The information I got from him was quite limited. He really embodies the otaku lifestyle. I've explored the square long enough. And then I will check the 2 guests' room over there for the remaining time. Honestly, I don't think I know how to spell remaining either. Hold on, let me just... This music is... Let me just listen to it for 10 seconds or something. I want to listen to this while I ride a bike for some reason. Is this Elio Giordano's room? What a mess! Are those tissue papers? What did he use them for? I thought that, as a businessman, he would be the type to keep everything in order. Well, I do not know what makes you think that. Investigate this place and leave as soon as possible. Eagle Eye! Okay, ceiling. For some reason. What? The guest rooms in Lemon Village seem pretty new. Probably to handle more tourists coming in. It looks like they're all made of wood, and the inside feels like a basic forest ranger's cabin. When no one else is around, it feels like a bear might pop out of nowhere. It'll be more fitting if we hang a hunting rifle on the wall. The view from the window is so wide you can almost see half of the village. If I look outside at night, will I catch a glimpse of the night demon? I'm afraid not. If any tourists were to witness it, it would definitely make headlines. Or maybe they just didn't live to tell the tale. There's so many white medicine bottles on the table here. Just like the ones in the suitcase filled with ordinary white pills. In short, they don't look like a travel medication for treating a cold. The large suitcase seems to be Elio Giordano's luggage. Open it and have a look. Passport, toothbrush, spare tie. All looks like essential items for a long journey. This visa needs to be a business visa, as I supposed he wasn't just a common tourist. What's this? Medicine? There's so many identical bottles in the suitcase, but they don't seem to look like travel medicine for a cold. What is this, the cure for cancer? The label on the bottle doesn't provide any information about its effects. Just a code-like text. Cure 687. The things inside are just ordinary white pills, with no unusual smell and not looking toxic. Although I don't know what it's for, I'll keep it just in case. Seems like nothing else worth taking in the room. Better check the next room. The bedding has remained in such a mess since the incident. Who's gonna clean it? Him? T-shirts, socks, shoes, all randomly thrown around. Was he in a hurry to do something at the time? Maybe he thought that he could come back later and sort it all out. So this is Wolfgang Caulfield's room. Wow, it's surprisingly neat. Yeah, because he's not here for work. He has a rough appearance, but as a travel enthusiast, organizing things must be a necessary skill. Mr. Lawyer? Oh. Annie, what are you doing here? These two rooms belong to Grandpa. I often come to help with the cleaning. Please, have a seat. Okay. Mr. Lawyer, how's your investigation going? You must be tired. Please, have some tea. Well, I'm actually... still have questions to ask. Oh, wow, why are you so nice? Please don't be the murderer. After drinking a cup of tea, I feel refreshed. So glad you like it. There are 70 more types here, Mr. Lawyer. Please, taste each one. No need. Is she trying to use me as a taste tester? Annie, it's almost 6 o'clock. Don't you need to hurry home? Of course, but Grandpa's house is right behind this room. It only takes 1 minute to walk there. I see. There's something I didn't get to ask about the village entrance. At the village entrance. Ask now. For first, I show him a dagger. No recollection at all? I guess not. Oh, okay. I often go to the fields with Grandpa, and he taught me a lot about the soil. The village chief is elderly. Does he still have to work in the fields? Well, Grandpa doesn't want to lie in bed all the time. Sometimes I accompany him for a walk outside. And Dr. Vincent said walking for some time is good for health. He's really vigorous. Of course! Grandpa used to be very strong. He could fertilize lemon saplings for 5 acres a day. Fertilize it with what? What a figure the village chief was in the past. Eh? This photo is of Dr. Vincent, right? Dr. Vincent? Why don't you call him Dr. Lemon? Since his last name is Lemon. All the villagers are Lemon. It would be confusing if we called him Dr. Lemon. And Dr. Vincent sounds so knowledgeable and charming. Indeed. Alter can do everything. He's an amazing guy. If there's something in the village that needs repairing or installing, just find him. Yeah, although he's weird, his proficiency in modern technology is truly admirable. I hope to become a person like him one day. Then I can help everyone. Be careful what you wish for. No, I would go crazy even if you have the slightest similarity. This is the photo of Wolfgang! When did you take that picture? What a gentle face. Wait, really? One of us must be blind. It's definitely her. Definitely her. Wolfgang is such a good guy. He said he would take me to see the outside world if there was a chance. How old is this guy? Okay, the age gap isn't too big. Surprisingly, he is... Actually, he's the only other person in this roster that's less than 20. So, okay, not bad, not bad. But I'm a little confused. Many people from outside seem to have a lot of free time. Don't they have anything to do normally? Of course not. The outsiders here are tourists. They only travel on holidays. But if not on holidays, everyone gets busy. Even Wolfgang Cauleyfield has classes on regular days. Is that so? Do you have classes on regular days? No, I've been working for many years. Having classes is like distant memory. Well. Annie reminds me of the training before the judicial examination. It gave me a real headache. Annie, I know you might be a bit scared, but sometimes I have to ask. How much do you know about the case? It's okay, Mr. Lawyer. I'm not scared. Alter had shows... Alter, you son of a... word that rhymes with itch. What was it this time? Resident bad? Evil residents? Fantasy :final? Alone in the Dark? Sonic EXE? It was Sonic EXE, wasn't it? Wasn't it? You know, I wonder if there's like a horror game of Ace Attorney, like a fan-made one, like maybe Phoenix Wright EXE. It'd be pretty funny. And scarring at the same time. I can only imagine. But yeah, what the frick, Alter? Alter has shown me many scarier things. I don't even know if I should feel relieved or sad. I only learned about Mr. Foreigner's death after Mr. Police came to the village this morning. I thought Mr. Police was here for sightseeing, but no villager would want to see incidents like this happen. Even though Mr. Foreigner looked gruff, I don't think he was a bad guy. He had a military knife on him. I'm not sure about that. I don't believe that anyone would do such a terrible thing as murder. Mr. Lawyer, could it be Mr. Police made a mistake? I understand how she feels, but the dead body is a fact that cannot be mistaken. So, have you been to the cliff recently? Grandpa often warned us about that the cliff is dangerous, and no one should be allowed to go there alone except Dr. Vincent, who knows the area. I can't remember the last time I went there, but I think it should be many years ago. If only I had advised Mr. Foreigner. Oh boy, she's getting sad. Better change the topic. Hey Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Annie? How about telling me more about your grandpa? Of course! Okay, before your grandpa, could you tell me something about the foreigner? Mr. Foreigner with golden hair came to the village a few days ago. I had only seen foreigners in the anime Alter showed me, so I was quite curious about him. Did you ever talk to him? I greeted him, but he didn't seem to like talking to me, even though he spoke our language quite well. Is that so? Yeah. If you ignored his face, I couldn't tell he was a foreigner just by listening to him. I wonder how Elio Giordano communicated with the villagers, as it's likely there are any Italian experts here. I didn't expect he spoke our language so well. Perhaps he frequently does business here. After Mr. Foreigner came to the village, he was eager to meet Grandpa, and they had a long chat. Do you remember anything specific they talked about? They were talking about grown-up stuff. Kinda hard to understand. He mentioned a lot of words that I had never heard before, like target inceptor or something. I can't really remember. Target inceptor? I have no idea what that means. Target interceptor. Elio Giordano's true intentions in coming to this village seem to be the breakthrough of this case. Unfortunately, the remaining time today is not enough to visit the village chief and ask more questions. Pity. Your grandpa's the chief of the village, right? What's his name? After my parents passed away, I've been living with Grandpa. But speaking of his name, what is it again? You even forgot your own grandfather's name? Grandpa and I always lived in the village, and everyone else just called him Chief. Master Chief. We never use his name. Okay, makes sense. Like the breakfast lady downstairs from my office. I've known her for years, but I don't know her name. Anyway, Grandpa took care of me, but now that he's getting old, his legs are not as agile. So now it's my turn to take care of Grandpa. Where does the village chief spend his time? Grandpa's been weak and bedridden lately. If he could walk, he would have surely come to greet you. After all, it's been a long time since someone as unique as you visited our village. I'll take that as a compliment. If the village chief is this weak, he probably couldn't even make it past the village entrance, let alone the cliff. As I suppose, it seems the village chief has nothing to do with the case. But I still hope to visit him when I get the chance. It's almost curfew time. I'm heading back to my room, and you should hurry back too. Whew. The investigation for today is coming to an end, I suppose. Thank you, Annie. It's time to bring my investigation to a close today. Well, if you encounter the Knight's demon on the way back, please help send my regards. I'd rather not see that thing ever. Annie returned to her room with light steps, and I'll use the last bit of time to thoroughly investigate this room. The view here is basically the same as the next room. At first glance, Lemon Village doesn't seem very large, huh? Oh, that's Annie, running back in a hurry. She's greeting the guy nearby, and that cheerful smile looks like Alter Lemon? It's almost curfew, but he's still hanging around. There's only a pair of gloves on the table. Nothing else. Very clean. The gloves are just ordinary hiking gloves. Judging from the wear and tear, it looks like they were bought recently. The bed is quite neat. Is it the basic manner of a backpacker? Just from the room, these two people are like night and day. Oh, the boots. These tourist shoes should belong to Wolfgang Caulfield. They still look quite new, but the soles have so much mud on them, probably from recently walking through it. The soil type seems to be the same as the loose yet non-sticky soil on the village entrance. This is not evidence I can use, but it might provide significant assistance for the prosecution. Whew, what on earth did that guy do? Hopefully not murder. The great thing is that giant thing is Wolfgang Caulfield's backpack. Hey, wait. He's carrying another one in the detention center. I'm surprised they allowed him to take that one. Unbelievable. He has 2 huge backpacks. He's even stronger than I imagined. Let me see what's inside. A note? Come to the cliff on the midnight of the 20th. This to wrap up your problem. Wear this. Let's put an end to this. E.G. Wait, is this Elio Giordano? Not good. The victim left a note for the guy. This immature writing and the wrong spelling mixed in definitely seems to be from a foreigner's hand. If these 2 people did meet on the night of the case, it's definitely not a good sign. This is very troublesome evidence, placed in such an obvious place. The prosecution must have obtained it. After the investigation, I must go to the detention center and ask what this is all about. back to the cliff again. Luckily it's summer and the sun can still last a little longer. The village doctor who was collecting herbs should be back from the village waiting for the curfew by now. There are police climbing up the area ladder one after another now. Seems like they're going back to the village. Thanks to the village curfew, I can finally investigate here without being disturbed. Investigation start! Looking from here, the cliff is really steep. No wonder the girl named Danny said lemon trees can't be planted here. Looking closely, there are many disordered footprints on the ground, probably from a fight. No wonder police will consider this a murder case. But judging by my experience, the fight wasn't intense and must have ended quickly. Let me think. Maybe I can claim in court that these footprints are evidence that the victim was practicing dancing alone? Not a good idea. Excuse me, what's that black thing? Hanging in a place like this? Well, as a meticulous lawyer, I better go and fetch it. Somehow. My back! My back! Doing such stunts is really a bit much for someone my age. Let me grab the cliff's edge. Okay, come on, let me see. Looks like a piece of black cloth. Probably a part of someone's clothing? Maybe. Should be exposed to wind and sun while hanging, but there's hardly any dust. It must have been hung recently. It was there in the branch just a moment ago, indicating that the police haven't discovered it yet. Okay. Excellent. This is extremely beneficial to the case. However, I haven't seen anyone wearing this kind of clothing on my way here, let alone signs of it being torn. Well, its function can only be revealed in court. It's already past 6. Because it's summer, the sky isn't as dark as I imagine. But the streets were bustling with a few villagers. However, the street that was bustling with a few villagers just a few minutes ago have now become completely empty. Was it due to fear of the night demon, respect for the village chief's authority, or a commitment to following the rule? The curfew is indeed an unbreakable restriction for the villagers in this village. Well, today's investigation can only come to a temporary conclusion, but there's something I must figure out. I should be able to catch the last bus. Let's go! You again! As rude as ever. The investigation in this village is over, but I have some questions for you. Ha! I bet you couldn't investigate any further. It's too late, and Annie and the villagers should be home by now. Well, he is quite aware of the curfew. The guard said dinner's at 7. So, spit it out quickly and don't delay my hunt. Oh, okay. Have you seen this? He seems to be a little confused. Time to question him. After I show him more stuff. Which is not working. What's the point of showing me this weapon? Are you challenging me to a duel? Huh? A duel? An alpha wolf fears nothing! Even if you use weapons cunningly, with your slender frame, I can still knock you out with one punch, man! Let's talk about that later. Oh man, he is down to fight. I just want to know whether you've ever seen this dagger. Never seen it, never heard of it. Okay, even though you're strong. Okay, even you're strong. You won't win every time. What? You've never seen a real strong man. Got a bit emotional. Why am I saying this to him? Earlier, you denied any contact with the victim and claimed you didn't leave your room at night. So how do you explain the note? Since I've never seen such a thing, why bother explaining? This note was found in the backpack in your room. Who do you think you're trying to fool? I just packed my backpack before being brought here, and it wasn't there back then. Huh, no signature wolf howl this time. His reaction's different from before. Did I get something wrong? Hey, over there. Visiting time is over. Hurry up and go back for dinner. Huh, I'm going back to my den. Do what you want to do. Hey, I still have something to say. Oh boy, what do I do now? Even though I collected some evidence, I still cannot figure out the truth behind. Everyone I visit denies any deep contact with the victim. What kind of secret does this foreigner who met his end at a foreign land hide? When I walked out of the detention center, the night had silently fallen. The small mountain village surrounded by valleys was probably going through another quiet night. I wondered whether the mysterious night demon who feasts on human souls was stirring in the darkness. While I was lost in these thoughts, I didn't realize what was hidden behind this peaceful small village is another curse far more terrifying than the night demon. What? Okay, I have nothing to say about this, honestly. It's just standard investigation stuff. I mean, I have to say, the village is really lucky to have Alter and Vincent around, huh? No Vincent, no medicine, no Alter, no internet. Wow. I mean, it just so happens that Vincent is just really really unfriendly and is really serious, and Alter's just freaking weird. But I can't say anything about that because I'm like Alter, or at least I was like him. Yeah, there was a time where I was like, huh, you don't like anime? You didn't watch, I don't know, you didn't watch the girl who stalks me in my sleep, goes to the, is finally in the same class as me? How dare you? Or, you know, like for video games, it's like, what? You didn't play a random ass game? Like, you didn't play Crow Country? You didn't play A Space for the Unbound? You didn't play The Space Eating Croc? Friggin' Goodbye Meow Me? You didn't play River City Girls? Wow, you really suck! Yeah, I was like that. So I can't exactly say anything too bad about Alter. Actually, because I've been through what he's been through, I think I have the most right to talk smack about him. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, like Alter, I am also the tech support in the family and whatever. And maybe it's because he's the tech support, he can get away with a lot of stuff. Maybe. Because gaming at night, you tend to make noises. You know, especially if it's online games. So, you know, maybe, you know, he was playing a game, maybe Dark Souls, and then he died one too many times. And then he gently reminds everyone that he's playing at 3 AM, you know? But then because he's the only tech support, you know, they just let him go. Pretty funny. Yeah, they have too much power, man. They can get away with anything and everything. And we better check his hard drive, man. We know he has a hard drive, or maybe a solid state drive. Check his drives, all of them. His solid state drives, his hard drives, his external drives, his cloud drives, or cloud server, I don't know what you would call it. Check them all. Check under his bed too, just in case. And it seems to be setting up for this case seems to be setting up for a visit for, you know, like, you know, questioning the grandpa and stuff like that. I think it might be the grandpa who, like, killed him or something. Maybe. We'll have to see. Because you never know, right? Maybe he's just pretending. Maybe. Yeah, anyway, now is gonna be the court case. You'll just have to see who this prosecutor is and if we can get past it. Yeah. Anyway, with that being said, thank you so much for watching my playthrough of Trials of Innocence. And if you like what you see, stay tuned and stay awesome. Good night.